Hi everybody, welcome back to Kosmos. Exciting news about a new vice. And no, it's not one of these. These are deceptively put into the frame. What I'm actually referring to is this new arrival. The wonderful Kurt machine vice. It just arrived a couple of days ago in the post. The parcel is incredibly heavy. And I've just brought it into the studio. I think it might actually be slightly oversized for my milling machine, and so I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing. So for a bit of background, I'm based in London, England, and this is very much an American brand, the ubiquitous brand of machine vice to be found in machine shops and tool rooms all over the United States. I've been struggling for quite a long time with, well, not really substandard, but sort of cobbled together arrangements for clamping work in the milling machine. And so I took the plunge, and a few times I'd nearly bitten the bullet really, and have this sent over from America. But as it happens, I found a company that's recently become the agents for Kurt here in the UK, Kurt Work Holding. And in fact, they had a special offer on. I can't remember what the special offer is, but it's something like 20% off. And so, I rang them up, paid over the phone, and they delivered it the next day. So, I mean, this is exactly as it arrived by courier. Not even, sealed or anything, but it's hardly going to go anywhere. So, inside, we have this amazingly solid and high precision machine vice. So I'm going to take it out of its box and we can have a closer look. There's the handle. Wow, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All precision ground. Incredibly solid thing. I mean, it must weigh 25 kilos. And it is the new model, whose model number I forget, but it's the latest version of the ubiquitous Kurt vice. So I'm going to have a play. I've seen these vices used in the workshops of all the most favourite American machinists, and it's got this this friendly blue colour, and so I'm going to have fun installing it, truing it up on the milling machine's table, and just having a play. It's a high precision vice, in as much as these two faces will meet, with a very high degree of parallelism, and you'll find probably very little riding up of the jaws as you close the vice, which is one of the potential problems of a milling vice, where it lifts the work up at the very last second as the final torque is applied. There are ways around that, of course. The handle isn't that beautiful. So that's the handle there, and you can see it appears to be some kind of steel casting or something. That's a little bit rough. I would have preferred something a little bit more polished. I think there you can see, is that a sprue? The evidence of a casting sprue. But whatever it is, it's quite pitted. And it appears to be, cadmium plated or something, whatever this yellowish metallic finish is. It's probably not cadmium, because cadmium's too poisonous. But in any event, some kind of rust resistant coating. So I'll install this handle on this great big nut. You can only see a very small amount of movement for every it does turn very freely. So the other thing is, I think these jaws can be turned round so that you can get an even greater reach. I believe that the reason it's shipped with the jaws that widely opened is to kind of balance the parcel so that the package doesn't you know, have a massively heavy one end. Really, it is quite overscale for the size of my milling machine. But I have been struggling somewhat in that department, and I think this will make the mill work much more of a pleasure. So yeah, pretty pleased about that, and I'll report back, you know, once it's been installed and once I've had a chance to, you know, to use it in anger. The other vices seen here in the video are of relevance. This is a little watchmaker's precision bench vise, and it is ubiquitous in every watch workshop. This is a Bergeon brand vise, which is, you know, the most common brand seen. Bowley also make one, or made one. I haven't seen the Bowley ones for sale new, although but you can buy these brand new from Switzerland. And they come with this little keyed piece below, and they are designed to be able to be installed and removed off the bench. And so I have here a spare mounting plate. You can see there's a lever there, and this vise has a little problem, and there's some wear in this arrangement which I need to mill out ever so slightly to make it tighter. The idea is that if that were mounted flush with the surface of your bench, you slide that on, clamp it up, and then you have high precision little vise. The point of the way that this thing is made is that the screw is concealed, completely concealed, and it slides, the whole thing slides on dovetail ways, and so there's no appreciable side shake at all, and so when the jaws come together, they are absolutely parallel. So this little vise needs a bit of work on this piece here, and I'll revert back to this in a later video. So thanks for watching, and yeah, very excited about the new Kurt vise.